one hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Darden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, not Cooper 19. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer.
Straight to the air is Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
From the gun, Taylor. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
65, 80.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Ready? Panther 60. 70 Lions.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Making some progress here. Great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Can. 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
On 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. This connects with Higgins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Hey, can. Cut.
From the gun, again to Brown. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm. Right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Get it! 1918!
Taylor again. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Go!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Bravo 80! Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Play action, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Taylor now up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Cougar 19. Check. Ready.
They go again with Taylor. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
This is Taylor. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there, and they're going for it on 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Ready? 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go. 180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On one, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 180. Nice one.
Now Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 180. Nice one.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Big 13.
The first down carry for Brown. They're cobbled together a yard there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. 180. 11.
Brown on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 12. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead.
Here we go. Right in. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back row 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 70, get the wolf. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one will be intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Man in motion here. Burrow on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow setting to throw. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's just set. Ready? 11 MT, 11 MT.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Stop. 180. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Viking 18. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, But if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
There's a handoff for Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On one, ready?
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw it. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now, Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. like we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. Plays hot. Hot. 12. 12. 12. Hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They send a man in motion.
Hot.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot. Hot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On one, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 Thomas. 11.
Going with Brown on the ground. He takes it down to the 33. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Got. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Plays hot. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
11. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Here we go. 180. 11.
To the air on third and long. The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
McPherson's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Darden now to return it. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Like it, Cowboy 80. Hurt.
On first down, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10.
70 Lions, go!
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Here we go. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Rangers.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this is intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
31. Colts 10. Evan McPherson to kick
Here's
off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Amani on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 65 cat. 65 cat. Bump. Ready, right?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Okay.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready?
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. It's hot.
He's driving to begin with a run by Brown. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown again. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
11 MT. Here we go. 12. Big 13. Stop.
Brown on the carry. Oh, the football's loose. Colts pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop. Stop.
They give on second. It's Brown. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Third and a lone yard coming up.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Good yardage run here for Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, have you noticed those guys that love to feed themselves on the field? Right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Hey, can. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On 1, ready?
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
12. Here we go. Stop.
A run with Brown. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
They'll run it here. It's Taj Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Running once more with Brooks. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
15-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On 1, ready?
It's third down.
Gun. 12. Wide 80. Wide hot. Stop.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Okay, you know me. I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Stop.
Here's Brooks. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2, ready?
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Again, they give to Brooks. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Darden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. He's trying to push the field. Oh no, they get him yet again. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
2. 60 Eagles, 60. Go.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Brooks on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. On second down, it's Brooks. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
43-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, check that. Let's go. Pep, 70 Lions. Ready?
Hands off here for Brooks. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bengals started celebrating this win a while ago. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He's returning this from his own end zone, everybody. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
They draw it up for him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They draw it up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock.